REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Television, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Ah, rumble, young man, rumble. Ah, I'm young, I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat. On this day in boxing history, January 17th, 1942, Cassius Marcellus Clay shook up the world, and he was born. On March 6, 1964, he officially changed his name to Muhammad Ali. Muhammad meaning worthy of praise, Ali meaning most high. Greatest of all time. Greatest heavyweight without question. Happy birthday, Ali! I'm not quite old enough to have seen Ali at his best with my own eyes, but through my old man, I experienced the tail end of his career, and I felt Ali. I vaguely remember standing in an aisle throwing punches at a movie screen that was showing Ali Frazier 3, The Thriller in Manila on closed circuit, yelling, "Get him, Ali, get him." My old man, he worshiped Ali, man. He worshiped him, spoke glowingly about his impact on the self-awareness and self-confidence of black folks. Race, religion, politics, sports. Ali didn't run from any of it, and he displayed charm, wit, and a sense of humor more times than not. He was like the real-life Pied Piper, like real talk. He was a real-life Pied Piper, a people magnet, and he drew crowds like flies to feces. Like people just were attracted to him in that way. In every way, Ali was an activist and an advocate for social change on the level of Martin Luther King Jr. or Malcolm X. He was using his platform half a century before it became cool to say it, put it that way. Natural-born entertainer in and out of the ring. Unfucking paralleled heavyweight athleticism. Not before nor since Ali have we seen the speed of hand, of foot, the reflexes, the balance, the grace. Not in boxing's big boy division anyway. No, sir, no, sir. Ali intentionally patterned his style after Sugar Ray Robinson's. Me and Sugar Ray, we two pretty dancers. Only Ali, he was 6'3", like 210-ish, moving and operating like a much smaller man. And especially back then, most heavyweights, they were a bit plodding. They lumbered a bit, you know, they was lead-footed. A little bit not as graceful, and then comes this dude. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. Ali had a great left jab. He had a harder right cross than he's given credit for. He was a solid, basic 1-2 guy, primarily, but he would open up with accurate looping hooks also. He pulled back from punches, which is a boxing no-no, but Ali would lean back, and he moved his head from one side to the other. So he didn't get hit as much as you would think pulling back from punches. KO'd Sonny Liston with what he called an anchor punch, which is basically a pull counter. He conscientiously objected to being drafted into the Vietnam War and was exiled from boxing altogether, stripped of the undisputed heavyweight championship. Think about this. This man was 29-0, 23 KOs at the time, and he was just 25 fucking years old. 25 years old. Wouldn't fight again for 3 years, 7 months, and 4 days. Just wrap your mind around that. You 29-0, 23 KOs, 25 years of age, and you don't get to fight again for damn near 4 years. Literally, we never got to see and witness Ali's full fighting potential. Post-exile, he was 27-5, 14 KOs, and the time off, it took the spring out of his legs, man. There was traces of it, flashes here and there, but he couldn't sustain it. The hand speed and reflexes dipped, but we learned how tough Ali was also with that. We learned how tough he was, and eventually he reestablished himself as the top dog in the heavyweight division. For sure, the public got their money's worth from Muhammad Ali. He fought 61 times in different countries like England, Sweden, Scotland, Puerto Rico, Canada, Germany, Japan, Indonesia, Malaysia, of course, Manila, Philippines, and Kinshasa, Zaire. Had like 50 exhibitions and countless public workouts. These days, it's very rare for an American fighter to leave his homeland, and dudes are reluctant to spar in front of a crowd. Times have changed for sure, and exhibitions are pretty much extinct. You know what I'm saying? Along with the Last Poets and Gil Scott-Heron and Rudy Ray Moore, a.k.a. Dolomite, Ali, he had his little rhythmic rants. Most of them was ghostwritten by Boudini Brown, but all that said, he kind of helped lay the foundation for what is now hip-hop music. You know what I'm saying? Like, all areas, all facets, Ali was groundbreaking. In this camp, I wrestled with an alligator. I tussled with a whale. Done handcuffed lightning and thrown thunder in jail. Ali was a funny dude, man. Ain't he ugly? He's too ugly to be the heavyweight champ. The heavyweight champ should be pretty like me. If you dream of beating me, you better wake up and apologize. They don't know if I'm any wiser or worser. They don't know if I'm any wiser or worser. And my favorite, center of that ring. I will meet you in the center of that ring. Love me some Ali, man. Once again, gonna leave you with some nuggets to get a true sense of Ali the fighter. Peep the Doug Jones fight, Sonny Liston 1 and 2, Brian London, Cleveland Williams, Ernie Terrell, that's the What's My Name fight. Zora Foley, those are all pre-exile fights. Ali at the best that we saw of him. Post-exile, I'd recommend Joe Frazier 1 and 3, The Thrill in Manila, George Foreman, Rumble in the Jungle, and Ron Lyle, man. He put it down well, man. Ali wasn't always right, but he was always genuine, He wasn't the most educated man, but he was among the most eloquent men. And in addition to being my favorite athlete ever, he's had more of an impact on my life than anyone I'm personally not related to. Real talk. Happy birthday, Ali. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.